Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have recently bought a lot of stuff and I'm basically just going to go through it now. So just to get things started, I've kind of organized everything off with a bit of help into different tubs. So this right here, this is full of Wii stuff, Wii cords, controllers. There's heaps of like these remotes, like Wii Motion Plus and stuff. I think this is PS2. There's just a lot of miscellaneous, there's a lot of buzz controllers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Got a big pile of Guitar Hero guitars. We don't have the dongles for any of these. Some of the missing battery covers, but hey, it still might work. This box actually hasn't been gone through yet. It's got a bit of everything. This is Xbox 360. You may have seen some original Xbox stuff at the start, and we've already sold that. I had one of my local mates come by and pick up a lot of stuff. Look at all, like, you don't see this many PS3 controllers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 PS3 controllers. It's insane. And obviously we got the main photo, all the consoles. Is a lot. I hadn't even counted how many. I probably should have. But we got 3 PS1s here. Wii U, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Wiis. A lot of these are original Xbox 360s. And we got these all off of like one purchase. We got all these PS3s. There's about 5 here. There's more. There's heaps of Xbox 360s. And we're just going through now about all of the actual games. So we're just checking the actual consoles, Wii consoles for games. So far, that one has Wii Sports Resort in it. And we have found other few stack. We got Mario Kart, and Mario Kart. So 3 copies of Mario Kart. And we got all these other games as well. There's Conker's in there, which is a really good one. We got Outrun 2, it's a really good title. This one's really good as well. Call of Duty, they're all really good games. And we also got all these PS4 and Xbox One controllers. Some of them, you know, not the best condition. But as long as they work, we should be able to bulk lot those on eBay for around 35 bucks a piece. And I've never seen this before. This is a skateboard, an SSX Tricky plug-and-play skateboard or something. If I can find a comp, I'll put one up right here, a sold comp. I'm not sure if that's even any value. And I was actually halfway through these games. I haven't even gone through this bag yet. So far these games are the ones that are worth chucking up on eBay. And these ones aren't. So, you know, good titles like Duke Nukem, Wolfenstein. What is this? Crisis, Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. World at War, that's a good title. That recently went up. That's like 20 bucks. I'm not sure about this one, actually. Metal Gear Solid's always good. Metal Gear Rising's good. Demon Souls as well. It's also very good. Metro Last Light, no clue. Dead Space 2 is good. Darksiders, no clue. Got Lord of Rings, Star Trek. There's a lot of decent titles for sure. Mass Effect, Homefront, Sniper Ghost. What is that? No clue. Killzone. Marvel vs. Capcom. There's a Steelbook. Far Cry 2. Ninja Gaiden. Gaiden, whatever you say it. I think this game's also good. Or maybe it's good on PS4. I've recently seen that. I don't know if it was for PS4 or PS3, but that was like a $40 game. So that might be good. I'm not 100%. Le Tour de France, a bike game. Okay, cycling. A few more in here as well to go through. Batman Arkham City, Deus Ex, Wolfenstein. What's that? It's an X rental, so I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty sure that's an average game. A few more in here, actually. It's actually more than I thought. Darksiders, Medal of Honor, XCOM, and the last 3. Red Dead Redemption's always good. Mass Effect and Medal of Honor. So I've got all those games. This is a lot of aftermarket sort of controllers. I'm probably just going to end up selling them really cheap locally or donating those. because there's just a lot of, you know, genuine controllers that we should really put our time into rather than just going through the aftermarket stuff. Like, there's heaps of Xbox 360 controllers and different cords, and there's just stuff everywhere. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I haven't even been through this crate yet. So what's in here? A bunch of Wii power cords, Xbox 360 remote. Alright. That's a gamepad cord, that's good. Wii U, got a Wii U over there. This is a Wii U microphone. That's an aftermarket accessory, don't need that. That's a Super Nintendo aftermarket controller. Oh, it's Sega actually. Got that. These can go in the Wii box over there. PS1 controller. That is not in the best shape. Chuck it in there. And another PS3 controller. So we've got 10 PS3 controllers in here. It's crazy. Another good find, this Simpsons PlayStation Portable that was just in there in one of the boxes. No clue if it works yet, can't find a power supply. But yeah, it's you know, it's pretty good condition. It's got a few scratches, but should clean up nicely. Also got this PS4. I'm not sure if it works. It's pretty rough. Screws are also visible, which means the warranty seal's been taken. So it's been opened up at some point. So it probably doesn't work, but I will try that again later. And yeah, there's no chance that this works. This is actually an Xbox 360. It's one of these, but it's just, I don't even know. No clue. I mean, it's got all the parts, but why would someone take it out of the case if it works? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's actually missing a piece. Is that like a capacitor? It's missing one of these. I don't know what that is, but it's missing one of them. This is the better heat sink. So actually it's pretty good, the part. Someone might want that for parts, so even that's good on its own. So I'm going to put up some footage now of basically just cleaning everything, testing everything. And I'm probably going to take this all to a local game shop. It's called Starboard Games. You may have heard about it. It's pretty popular in the gaming community. And you see, most of my videos are actually in the Gold Coast. And I decided to come to Victoria to get all this stuff and clean it all, test it all, sell it all. Then I'll head back up to Gold Coast and I'll continue the PS5 series from there. So as you can tell by my outfit, it's actually a whole new day. We were at it for like 6 hours yesterday and we barely did anything. I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you guys what we've done. So this tub here is PS3 consoles. So went through all these, tested, cleaned, bundled with controllers and a power cord. So we've got 5 in there, 5 bundles. And then in this tub here, we got a Wii in its box, and we got a bunch of Wiis with all the cords all bundled up, all perfect, all tested, working, everything. That definitely took a lot of time. We spent about 5 hours on those Wiis yesterday. It was enjoyable. We sold a fair bit, actually. We sold about $800 worth to a local guy, local reseller. He'll be able to make some good money out of all that stuff. This is some Xbox 360 stuff, so we got 10 controllers, a bunch of different power supplies, connects, cables, stuff like that. And here are the consoles. So we actually don't have the right model cable for these or these. So we can't actually test, we can test these, but we can't actually test these ones. So we're gonna just sell them locally in a big bundle. I think we're gonna do $300 for all of these. Plus all of this stuff so far is for parts. You know, some has slight issues and some are worse than others. A few controllers, you know, with consoles, everything. I think we're just gonna try and sell that to someone that can fix the stuff. $50 for all that. Next thing to do is test all these PS1s. We had someone come by and buy all of our games, so we don't have any games left. We don't have any PS1 games to test these consoles. So we're going to have to test them with CDs. Bit of a mistake there, but that should be fine. Out of all of those PS3 consoles, I think it was 9 total. We got Skylanders Giants, God of War 3, and Call of Duty Black Ops. So nothing really special there, unfortunately. And out of all these PS1s, there's not a single disc in all of them either. So it's nice. It's very good. This bundle has the nunchuck, remote, AV cable, and power, but doesn't have a sensor cable. And then this bundle here just has a power cable and a nunchuck, and this one just has a nunchuck, a controller, and a power cable, you know. There's just a lot of different bundles of different stuff. So I got it in my phone just to remind myself of what's what. What I've been doing, this is a big tangled mess. And there's these buzz controllers, and we all know that buzz controllers are worth nothing, so I've just been cutting them with scissors. Trying to just untangle all these, because I pick it up and it's all in one pile. So I've just been cutting all that, all the cables with the scissors, getting them out, seeing stars and stuff. It's unfortunate, but when we just don't have the time to sit down and untangle all these cables for like an hour, it's not really worth it if it's only worth 20 bucks. So this is something else I forgot to mention, guys. This is a PS4. I'm going to put this with a HDMI and a power cord game. This is actually an aftermarket controller. I'm just going to sell this locally. It was having issues with the disk drive and a HDMI port. There's a fair bit of dirt in there still. I tried to clean it out. But yeah, it's toast. Completely. This is the boxes that we're going to be taking to Starboard. We've actually gone through this box here. This is just a bit of random stuff, really. It's a few loose games, all the cords for the PS1s and PS2s. We've got 2 controllers in each. We also got some extra controllers. We've got this guitar grip, put on the side bit. But that's all tested and working, so that's all good to go there. And this is the pile of the faulty stuff, or stuff that's like this. It might work. It's just got like rips, little like tears in the either the cords or the actual bit. Aftermarket nunchuck, we don't want that. Faulty consoles, we got about probably 10 consoles that didn't end up working. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. And we got this Mario Kart DS track thing as well. That's all stuff that I'm probably just gonna have to, I don't know, throw it out, go to e-waste or something like that with that stuff. And then this is all the Xbox 360 stuff all packed up. All the Xbox 360 stuff I got up on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully someone grabs that. This is, I think it was 350 bucks with the other stuff to see if anyone else wants it. And when I'm talking about currency, I'm talking about Australian currency, because I know that like 90% of my viewers are from the US, so you get confused. So I think 300 Australian is probably around, I don't know, 220 or something, 200 American dollars, something like that. And the final piece is this Wii U. So it's in pretty good nick. There's a little indent on the gamepad there. That's about it though. Hopefully this works. I'm just going to reset that, make sure that is all good, and I'll probably sell that locally as well. So I have now gone through everything. I'm just cleaning everything, getting ready to take to Starboard Games. But I've got this. So this is Big Buck World arcade cabinet. So this was in a large arcade cabinet. I'll put a photo up right here of what it looks like. But the whole cabinet brand new. There's a sold comp, I'll chuck it up as well, of 1,400 bucks. This is probably the main part. This is actually like the power board. Arcade 1-Up 2020. And obviously I think that would be like the power switch. I don't have the power cord for that. So if anyone could tell me any information on this, that would be great. Another thing that I can't test yet is the Simpsons PSP. It actually cleaned up very nice. Simpsons PSP, I would love to test it. I don't have the power cord at the moment, so I cannot actually test that right now, but I will definitely test that when I get back to the Gold Coast. So this is the state of the suitcase so far. I've been down in Victoria for a few days, and I've already filled my suitcase up. This side is all just games. So a bunch of good games. Mario, Pokemon, there was a bunch of Switch games in here, so those will go really quickly. Stuff like, you know, Professor Layton, you know, stuff really easy moving stuff. You know, Call of Duties and stuff like that. Really good titles. And I'm gonna get those straight home in a few weeks, get them listed up, and they'll probably sell fairly quickly.
So now, guys, it is time to go to Starboard Games to actually do the trade-in. And I'm actually excited to see how much they offer, because most of the time they offer like crazy amounts of money for stuff. Like I've brought stuff in there before, and like they offer really decent. If you bring a bunch of boxes in, you'll be surprised of how much they're going to give you. That's my word. I went in there like 4 times with like boxes and boxes of stuff, and it's always blows me away every time. Like really. Second reason why I'm excited is because I'm actually going to be meeting up with another reseller, another Australian reseller. You may know him, and I'm going to meet up with him and actually sell him some stuff. So it's pretty exciting, and I'm going to go there now.
I'm now here at Starboard Games to trade all this stuff in, and I'm also here with Johnny from Gotta Sell 'Em All Australia. Chuck his channel up on the screen. He's actually buying some stuff off me. So yeah, he's purchasing some items off me, and I'll pretty much go through that now. So this is the stuff that Johnny's buying off me. There's like controllers for a bunch of stuff that I just really can't bundle with anything.
This is sick though. It's
Neopets, yeah.
open this up.
Open that from like there.
Oh, that's mad.
And then you put the little characters from there into the little spots and
true.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little like a game, like you get like
yeah.
the other games and stuff.
I got you,
Yeah.
Got you.
So all this stuff I obviously cannot take back with me to Queensland, so that's why I've decided to meet up with Johnny and sell him all of it, so hopefully he can make some money out of it. Now that we are done with that, it is time to trade the rest in to Starboard Games, so let's get in there. So here is everything that I'm trading in 4 boxes. Let's see what they offer. You getting tempted with any of these Funkos?
No, I know I'm out of fuckers now.
Yeah.
The game is not strong anymore.
So from now on, unfortunately, I did have to cut the audio because the store I'm in is using copyright music. We stumbled across this Luigi faceplate, and pretty much here, Johnny's just talking about how they actually for the new 3DS, and they're actually quite rare. And if you come across them, you definitely got some real value there because you never really see them that often. They really do have a lot of great stuff in this store, guys. Starboard Games has a great selection. Just look at all these controllers, all these DSs, all these special edition like DSs in their boxes in great condition. Like you can't see that anywhere else. And it's crazy that they're all in actually one spot. Even all these manuals as well. Like if you just need one of these manuals to complete your games, you can easily just go through this. Like I've been in there before and found some manuals like just like that. It's super easy. Another interesting thing here is this homemade stood like a display. I thought that was quite odd. And then Johnny stumbled across the Tamagotchis, and if you follow Gotta Sell 'Em All Australia on Instagram, which you should if you haven't, you know that these Tamagotchis are worth a fair bit of money, and he loves them. He was actually playing some of them when we were walking around to different op shops. He was actually playing the Tamagotchis. He just had them hidden in his pocket. He has them everywhere. There was one there that he was looking at buying. Unfortunately, it ended up being a reprinted model. But still, it's very cool to see. Out of the whole store, we kept coming back to these Tamagotchis, and he actually showed me something. He showed me this Tamagotchi on the end there, and he told me that there's a guitar pick one, and that's actually his listing. And if you see a little Tamagotchi with a guitar pick, you know you run into some real cash because they are worth a fortune. The first thing you should do if you want to start reselling is look around your house. Like, look in some drawers. You might have a Tamagotchi hidden away from a few years ago. You never know. Definitely a very unique item here. I'm still not even sure if it's a genuine Nintendo release or if it's a mod. I'm not 100%. I would have thought it wouldn't be a mod because look how expensive they are. They're clearly very, very pricey. And I was also looking at these handhelds as well. They were very good. They caught my eye. As well as these. I kept coming back to these. I'm at the moment considering taking a store credit option and actually getting items that I can go ahead and flip. So I'm contemplating maybe trading for items like these, not those Simpsons eggs, but other items instead to try and flip for a profit myself. Now we've had a fair bit of a look around. I check in with the guys and they're still processing my inventory. So we decide to go to some op shops. 10.
Ben 10 sell as well. I know about this game though.
Was it like a Guess Who?
Yeah, it's
A
like
dollar
Guess Who. Yeah.
You just gotta make sure all the little paper pieces are there, little sliding things. Looks like it. Well, yeah, you know a lot about Ben 10 now after that figure that...
That was insane. $550 to go.
Yeah.
That's not worth getting.
What does it come for?
Oh, it was one for sale for $26.
Oh, sweet. Free postage probably too.
Yeah.
Apologies again. Fortunately, this store also had music playing. So I've had to mute the audio again. Basically, I found these Pokemon books. I didn't end up picking them up because they were empty, but Johnny did. He did pick them up because he said he can make some decent money off them. So in this clip here, we pulled this bag out of the cabinet. We originally thought it was a camera, but when we realized it was a Walkman, we left it behind. Now we decided to walk over to the DVD section. I spot a pricing gun. I make a little joke about how we can make things a lot cheaper. Unfortunately, I cannot put that in the video, obviously. I picked up this Guinness World Record book. I remember Matt, the Aussie flipper, picked up a whole lot of these, and he sold them. Apparently they sold really well in like big bundles, so I wasn't too sure of that. I was a bit worried about the shipping personally, but hey, he did good of them.
You reckon they're going to put $30 on it?
40.
Oh,
Oh, stings.
he was incorrect.
So when I saw this, I thought maybe $40 wasn't bad, but obviously it was with that $20 comp. This is another clip that I'd love to make in the video. Unfortunately, there's music, so I cannot. We're basically talking about how awkward it is looking at the kids' toys section in op shops. Let me know if you feel the same. So we walk into a cash converters. Well, I mean, it's not really a cash converters. It's quite small. They've only got about 2 cabinets of inventory. And the only thing I did notice was these games priced at $5 each, but they're all kind of shovelware games, so I had to pass. So here we are walking into yet another op shop, blaring with copyright music. I usually don't go to op shops and record, and I probably will never do that again, just because how much of a pain it has been to try and cut all of this music out. You see here, there's not many DVDs, and this is all the DVDs that they actually had. They didn't have any other ones, and normally op shops are packed with them. This Simpsons tin, obviously had to pass on that. And I did spot this Lego in the cabinet, and Johnny was taking a look at it, doing some comp research. And I'm basically just searching through these toys, just hoping to find something that I can buy and resell. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of items that I can resell. Johnny did actually spot these docks for $95, which I'm not sure who's paying $95 for a pair of Doc Martens at an op shop. But hey, they can try and get the most that they can out of items. I understand that they have to try and get the most. Obviously, it's going to charity, so that's fine. But I'm just a bit puzzled of these op shops getting these shoes for free and trying to sell them for upwards of $100. I did see this, and originally I thought it was a Fortnite Nerf gun. I did see Johnny picked up a Fortnite Nerf gun, so I actually asked him, and he said it was some kind of zombie thing. And that's when I realized that it was actually an X-Shot and not even a Nerf, so I put that one back. There is a lot of guns here, and I know that Nerf guns do pretty good, but I didn't think this was a Nerf gun. I didn't think it was, so I decided to just put that back. So Johnny picks up this Squishmallow backpack, and at first I was like, wow, that would be a nightmare to ship, and it is true. But there is some value on eBay, actually. So I'd say they're worth around $30-40. Postage is probably going to be around 15 to 20. But if you pick it up for just a few dollars, you can make a decent amount of profit off these. And with comps of $20 on this action figure, brand new, obviously I had to pass on it for $2.
So I just looked up with Johnny and we went to a few op shops as you saw. I dropped off my stuff at Starboard Games behind me, and I'm currently just waiting for them to go through all of it. There's a fair bit there, fair few consoles, but it looks like they're going to take pretty much all of it, which is good to get that all going. And I think, yeah, Johnny was happy. He sold a fair few things to him, just clearing some space out. He should make some money off it. So yeah, pretty good overall. So we are now far away from Starboard Games with nothing in the back seat. We have traded in everything that I had, every single item, and we got $715 in cash, which I think was a really good deal considering it was mainly just consoles. Obviously there was a lot of work that went into like putting all the cables and stuff together, testing and cleaning, but that's only half the work. You got to sell it, and you got to list it, and you got to ship it and everything. So I'm just happy that I can make money and they can make money too, and I'm happy to get all this stuff going for just $715. It's crazy. 21 that's in Victoria around Melton area, Starboard Games is definitely a good spot to go and trade in. They have a lot of good items to buy as well, and they offer really fair amounts. So if you have a bunch of stuff you want to get rid of, go in there and trade it in. I'll chuck off their website on the screen. If you're in Victoria, go give them a visit. So I am now back home after a long day. I think we're out for like, I don't know, 7 hours or something like that. Went into op shops and a few cash converters and stuff like that. I didn't get any footage of that, but I did get footage, obviously, at Starboard Games. And I sold everything to them. So I'm going to break down the prices here. So out of all of that stuff, I paid that for everything. I'm not sure what it is, so that is that. And again, I'm not sure what it is. That's how much we sold privately. So like to people on Facebook and to like local people. And that's how much profit we made on the overall deal. I'm not too sure what it is yet. Obviously, it's a fair bit. And I'm happy overall, but there was a lot of time that went into it. Obviously, driving just 3 hours and waiting at Starboard and stuff for like an hour, going around the op shops and stuff. And there was also around 10 hours that went into cleaning, testing, cords and everything and getting everything sorted at home. So there was a lot of work that went into it, but I think it definitely paid off considering that profit amount is fairly hefty. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. As I said before, give Johnny a follow. Gotta Sell 'em All Australia. His videos are awesome and they're definitely worth a watch. See you on the next one.